It is Sunday, July 31st. It's Bell Boulevard. I'm walking, and this morning I woke up to there is just garbage everywhere when I'm walking down the street. I mean, this is what it looks like Sunday morning. Um, I I'm walking down the street. I mean, it smells so foul. Like, look at this. I mean, there's just litter everywhere. Below Citibank, there's all of this garbage and litter. The streets literally smell somewhere between a foul, like raw chicken, like when it's going bad, or like a fish, like the old South Street Seaport. Um, like it just had that like fishy smell, and not everywhere. There's cigars over here by the post office box, and it's not all throughout the city, but like I mean, like again, the even the color of the sidewalk is so dirty and discolored. It's gross. It's absolutely foul. And so as you walk by, I don't know if it's the garbage outside, but I mean like you can see stains. No idea what the stains are from, but it all contributes to this overall health of the city or of the town. I mean, it used to be Village of Bayside. I watched something this morning about a village somewhere else that's talking about being absorbed by the town, getting rid of the taxes. I got to follow that line of vocabulary because none of that's taught around here. And I'm not clear how it works. So, whatever on that. I'm also working on, at like biochemist level, the like nephrology excrement at the moment for my own personal biolog is like a lemon color, really dense ammonia, NH3, that sits at the bottom of the water because it's so heavy it just sinks to the bottom, and then the water just sits, the H2O just sits on top of it. But that's how concentrated the nitrogens are, or I mean, like they call it uric acid in organic chemistry, but in inorganic chemistry and the passing thereof through the juxtamedullary and that whole Lupa-Henle and the whole process, it's getting rid of and binding with. There is a piece I'm missing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I've noticed this very heavy NH3, like an inorganic level smell, and also this collection it sinks to the bottom of the H2O, doesn't even diffuse within it. So that's really frightening. But then again, at a heavy anemia level, with less oxygen to bind the nitrogen and hydrogen. So again, I'm sure that they interact some way. These are things that I think are really important that aren't even taught. Like simple nutritional balance isn't even taught here. It's really frightening. And I can tell by my skin, by the way my coloring is, by the discoloring right underneath the epidermal surface. I mean, it's really foul. And it's like you're constantly in a burden of disease everywhere you go by the natural process of what's flying around, the disgusting. I mean, the smell here is so foul. It's really gross. And like this is in here, like more stains. I mean, and this is my footpath. Lewis was saying that in France, what they do is they actually come out and they spray the sidewalk. Now, over here, these two restaurants across the street, I've seen them spray the sidewalk. In fact, the other day, the guy actually sprayed me. He put it by a plant and it was misting, so I had to walk through the mist, and it had some kind of bleach product in it. It was really foul, but here we are. Just the disgusting. I mean, at least over there, they attempt to clean up the smell and the soot and the public health crisis, but again, how do you get the city to like actually take action to protect the health and humans that are in an area? I don't know what level to even contact on that. More things that weren't taught, like there was no there were communication classes, but that's not what they covered. But just the amount of stains. I mean, this one's next to the garbage can, and there's the garbage. It just contributes to an overall sense of neglect. And, I mean, I know at a microbiotic level, it's a health crisis. Here's this. One of the animals took one of the garbage bags and actually threw it into the street, so now there's garbage everywhere. And they're just driving over it. I mean, like, who cleans this stuff up? That's what I want to know. I mean, the stains over here. There's broken glass. I mean, there's garbage all over here. Open containers. There's puddles with I don't know what, and look at the staining over here. And when you walk past it, it is just so foul. I mean, like, for me, this is crisis level. But I don't know the process, because, again, the education system for people like myself has been, like, we've been kept out of it. Like, they don't want to involve us for some reason. Can't figure out why. I mean, like, look at this heavy staining right here. Here's a for instance. Last night, Louis and Linda decided to take me back to where I lived and where I was raising my family, where I was very happy before they moved me. And moved me here to live in this health crisis. We went out to Patchogue Village with New Village. It's so clean. I mean, like, it's changed even since I've been there, but it is so clean. Like, it doesn't smell when you walk down the streets. It is a totally different feel, a different vibe, a different everything. This is just really foul, and I don't know who's responsible. I mean, the garbage can is here, and they couldn't even make it into the garbage can. Again, I wasn't here last night. I'm not a late night owl. I have no reason to be out past whatever. But after the normalcy goes in, this is like what happens after hours when I have no idea. I mean, this morning it just stretches. I'm just walking my normal footpath, my only place to walk. Oh my God, it is so bad right here. I mean, holy cow, it is really foul. There's food trucks. I mean, you can see something was dragged here or out of there. There's just standing puddles of water. And again, this is Sunday morning, so I don't know what took place Saturday night. That then, as I walk down, the trash is just strewn everywhere, and the smell just being so foul. It's not the first time. But again, no clue what to do. I don't even know how long do I videotape this as I go in and out of really foul smelling. I don't know. I mean, the stench is so bad that it actually makes you want to vomit at times. And it's not always this way consistently down the corridor, but it's steadily getting worse since I've been here. Here's empty bottle of liquor. Just standing upright, I don't know who's gonna clean it up. So there's some story on CBS 2 this morning, some investigative story. There's a woman talking about being part of a village. Here they call it a village, although I don't see signs of a village. I mean, there's remnants of a village that fell apart at some point, or that's what it looks like. There is this story on the news today where they talk about something with village trustees, and she's like, to be a village, at least you have your own police force, you have your own this, that, and the other thing, but you went through the benefits of it. She said, and if you get absorbed by the town, you become like a fleck or speck on the giant spectrum, and it's hard, your vote almost gets canceled out. So it's better to be part of a smaller village. I was like, right, okay, got that part of it. But again, I don't know. At Christmas time, they put up Village of Bayside, like in lights, but there's not like a separate city tax that I know of, unless it just goes under one bill, because I don't see the taxes in New York City. Lou and Linda pay them. But with the amount of utility that is charged, not just public utility being water and electric and gas and sewage, but also the telephone company, the cable company, now it's cellular company, and the way that these industries are just changing the symbolic message on the paper as they're collecting these funds. But I just see it's like it's on like a downtick is really what it feels like. I mean, especially comparative to where I've been in Patchogue, which just kept getting better even after I left, which I never wanted to leave, as they dragged me out to here. This is on a downswing, and it's really foul. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.